Good and Erev Shabbos Parshat Matos. The topics of money and finance are things that are so relevant to our lives. It's from Yidden having to provide a parnasa. And in this week's Parsha provides a key lesson on how we can increase our income while at the same time keeping our priorities on target. And the truth is, it comes at a good time, because in the Beis Medrash program, we've just spent 15 plus classes really excavating this whole entire topic about wealth, about financial lifestyle. And it comes right in time. This week's Parsha, we have this Medrash, and the Medrash tells us something which for many people may seem shocking. It tells us over here, Halacha shleish matanos nivro ba'olam. There were three gifts that were created in the world. Zacha ba'achas mehen natal 𝗟𝗘𝗧 kol ha'olam. If a person is zoiche, a person merits to be able to take one of them, what he's doing is he's being able to take all of the 𝗟𝗘𝗧 olam, all of the delights of the world. Now, what are these amazing gifts? Zacha b'chachma, zacha b'kol. Of a person who's zoiche, he merits to have chachma, to be able to have wisdom, where we know how important that is when it comes to our avodas Hashem. It's as if he's merited to everything. Zacha b'gvura, zacha b'kol. A person who merits to strength, physical strength, enables him to be able to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He's also meriting to everything. And zacha b'oisher, zacha b'koil. And also a person who merits to have oisher, he merits to have wealth. Zacha b'kol. He merits to have everything. All in the same breath. Zacha b'kol. It's fascinating. But we see over here the positive attitude about wealth. But as the Medrash continues, it tells us a story about where things went sour. Right, at the end of the Medrash tells us a conversation between Moshe Rabbeinu, right, and the Shvatim, right, the Shvatim, right, of Reuven, Gad, and Chatzi Menashe, where we have over here the Gemara's Derish, a pasuk in Mishlei. A pasuk in Koheles. Leiv chacham liyamino v'leiv chsil l'smoilai. Right, the heart of a wise person is to the right, and the heart of a chsil, of a fool, is to their left. And it goes on to explain what's the pshat of this pasuk. Leiv chacham liyamino, right, the heart of the wise person to the right. Zeh Moshe Rabbeinu v'leiv chsil l'smoilo, and the heart of the foolish person to the left. Elu b'nei Ruvain b'nei Gad. Why? She'asu esa ikar tafel ve'esa tafel ikar. Because they made a mistake. And their mistake is that there was the ikar, which was the main focus, and they made that into the tafel, right, into the secondary focus. And there was a secondary focus, which they made into the ikar, into the main focus. What was going on? Because they came to appreciate and to treasure and to love their money and their possessions more than their own kids, more than their own spouses. Because in this week's parsha we find when they came to Moshe Rabbeinu and they said, we're going to stay over here. We'll come and we'll fight, but we're going to stay over here on the other side of the Yarden. What did they say? We're going to build stable houses, right, for our sheep, for our cattle. And we're going to build cities for our children. Amar lehem Moshe. So Moshe hears this and he smiles and he says, guys, eina klum, ela asu es ikar. You guys got it wrong. That which is most important, that has to get top priority. What should they have said? First, what do? First, you build cities for your wife and kids. Take care of your family first. And then after that, of course you should build a place for your cattle. Of course you should take care of your possessions and your money. But don't make that which is secondary primary. And that was the mistake. That Bnei Reuven and Gad did. It goes on to continue and says that Amar lehem HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, Atem chivavtem es miknechem yoyser min hanafashos. You that came to treasure your possessions, your materialism, more than your own family. Chayechem ein boi bracha. Wow. Chayechem ein boi bracha. You're not going to find blessing in it. You're not going to find blessing. And it's such an important lesson, right? And how we need to be careful not falling off of track. So on one hand, yes, wealth, good, 𝗟𝗓𝗧'𝗦 olam, positivity. But at the same time, we need to be careful. And as we spoke about, if we could sum up 15 classes in 3 seconds, which we can't, but one of the main points that we brought out is your pursuit about the money, or is your pursuit about your lifestyle? If it's about the money, we can get lost in the money. But if it's about our lifestyle, if we understand we have goals, we have values, right? We have a family unit, we have what we're living for. So then we have the ability to be able to pursue the financial lifestyle that we need, the financial lifestyle that we want, while not losing sight of what the goal is. I give us all a bracha that we should have a big takeaway from this week's parsha to recognize the tremendous opportunity and bracha that wealth and finances can give us, and with the right guidance and with the right Torah hashkafa and focusing on lifestyle, we'll make sure that we're able to keep it. Have a good Shabbos.